You'll remember why you started in the first place. You'll remember why you started in the first place. You're the one that changed.
Alrighty, man. Harvest Moon. Who'd have thought we would have had such a nice little fun run there? Catching fish, digging up music boxes, romancing the ladies. But thank you very much, Demo. That was a good run. A lot of fun. I'm sorry you guys couldn't hear me. That I didn't realize. I had some really good zingers in there, and y'all didn't hear anything I said. And so, but that's okay. We got it fixed. By the way, we got $22 from Aimfew. Thank you so much for 22. It says for the small fish. Went towards the Spyro 2 Reignited Choose Spyro's Color bid war there. Also went towards MacBat 64 bonus level. It's all good. It's all good. Demo, thank you for a fantastic run. That was a lot of fun. By the way, we are currently working on some extra stretch goals. I'm going to let CJ take over whenever he does that, and I'll let him explain. But for the most part, we are working towards a few new things for y'all to work towards. So, if that's interesting to you, please keep an ear out. We hit $1,500, which means we're going to do a Tony Hawk Underground 2 video at some point. That is now in the hopper. But speaking of CJ, it's all good. I have someone here with me.
Is it CJ? It's all good?
I hope so.
CJ has come back to Estat! There we go. My preferred opening.
There we go.
I hope you all are doing well. I guess this is our official baton pass, Joker.
I believe it is. I'm going to be heading off for a little bit, but I will be back in a couple hours.
This is true, and then we're going to tag team the finish together.
That's right.
So, all right, I take over, CC. Go get your snack.
Alrighty. Thank you, beautiful people, and I will see you later.
It's time to boogie down. Hello, everyone. I hope you've been enjoying Speed Doc's Fishing Jamboree. It's been our pleasure to put it together for you all. And I hope you're really, entertained. You're getting your value out of this. This has been a lot of fun. So let me tell you what we got on the deck. Obviously at 1614, that's nothing to shake a stick at. That is, as the children say on the internet, hype. Thank you so much to everyone that has gotten us here. Our goal was 1,000 and we're at 1614 with a couple hours to go. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. So, let me talk to you about what we've got on deck. Is everybody here? Is Shuli here? I don't want Shuli to miss this because I'm only going to say it once. Or several more times, but the first time is important. Type 1 if you're a gamer in the chat. Yes, Clocky, Dayman, no gamers. Alright, so at $1,750. $1,750. That is no one can do that math in their head. That is $136 from right here, right now. Totally doable, by the way. At $1,750, we'll be doing a world record history video for Chameleon Twist. So all y'all Chameleon Twisters in the chat, all y'all fans of the game, if you want Chameleon Twist video to happen, get those donations in. Ping at everyone in the Twist Cord. Show up and show out, as as my dad always said, I'm from Missouri, that's the show me state. He wasn't from Missouri, don't take that to heart. But it was a line in a Clint Eastwood movie, The Outlaw Josie Wales. And one of the main characters in that movie did say that quite often, and he liked that movie quite a bit. Don't tell me you're gonna donate, show me. Show me with your money. If we hit 1,750, we will get the Chameleon Twist, and we will do it after Final Fantasy IX. So Final Fantasy IX is the last video we announced. We would be adding Chameleon Twist onto the end of the schedule. So it would come out around sometime, nondescript. It would just come out after Final Fantasy IX. That would be the next video we worked on. And the final milestone. I want you all to know, I'm against it. I want you all to know I don't support it at all, whatsoever. But Speed Docs is not a dictatorship. Yes, that's right. CCNeverender in the chat says, CJ is pissed. I'm mad. I'm malding. Can I get some Madge in the chat, please? I am furious. In my own colorful way, I say, this is the worst frame-up since OJ. if we hit $2,000, I've been overruled, by the way. In my dissent, I have been overruled. CC and quoooo overruled me. JR abstained from voting, as he is wont to do. If we hit $2,000, we will do Speed Dogs featuring cats 2023. I hate it. MFU, I've already worn a maid outfit. I'll have you know. Speed Dogs and cats. Featuring cats. You wanted to see it. You people. The people who hath willed into existence Fishing Jamboree. The reason that we are here right now is because of you. Not you, the guy behind you. Yeah, him, her, you. That's why we are here. So, it's mainly fun because CJ hates it. Yeah, you nailed it. Speed Dogs Field Day. Speed Barks. Like, all of it. I will race quoooo and paparazzi. He doesn't have enough badges to train you. CJ, help. The poll for villager gender is tied right now? How is that possible? How is that possible? You're the worst. You God. Yes, so get your pet-themed speedruns ready for next year if you want this to happen. We've had so much fun raising money for the WWF. In all seriousness, I do hate it. But here we are. You guys have a little over... Well, you have this run, which is 2 hours, and then we have all of Kefka's run. We have a 30-minute Spyro 2 run, and then we have a 4-hour Hades run. 2K for Speed Dogs. Yes. That's $386 away. And then the Chameleon Twist is going to show up and show out. Yeah, Speed Dogs will featuring cats. Should be dog and cat themed, but I'm sure if it'll be like open to all pets. All right, without any further ado, let's get this on the road. We are going to take a pause for the cause, pay some bills. When we come back, we'll be live with quoooo playing Animal Crossing.
This is a bird. A kingfisher, actually. He eats fish like this, in a river like this. This river flows out to this estuary. This estuary feeds into this ocean. The water from this ocean evaporates into these clouds. These clouds turn into this rain. This rain falls over this forest. This forest grows this fruit. This fruit is harvested by these farmers. These farmers send it around the world to be eaten by these people. These people wash it down with water from this tap. This tap follows a series of pipes that lead to this river. This river is home to these insects. These insects are dinner for this fish. This fish is dinner for this bird. This is a bird. A kingfisher, actually.
All right, everyone, we are back and we are live. You know me, you know my voice, but this handsome mustachioed man in red here, you also should know him because he's been on stream a lot. But you know what? It's quoooo. Hi, quoooo.
Hi, I was on stream once for 20 minutes, but all right, that works.
Multiple times across all the events.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. A recurring theme. Hi. We're gonna be fishing today.
Absolutely. I am providing commentary support.
There you go.
Yeah, and just like that, the polls have ended.
Right.
And I can tell you who won.
All right. I will need this information soon. Actually,
Yes.
or if you want to just like end them now and just like give them to me when they become relevant, we can also do that. Give a bit of anticipation.
I've done it.
All right. Good. Because also I'm not going to remember the names that you give me in 2 minutes.
It could have been Brucey, but it wasn't.
Tough. All right. Are we ready to get started then?
Oh, hell yeah.
Sure, let's do it. All right, so time starts when I press start on the title screen here. And we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. I got somewhere on splits because I'm timing this as well. Cool. So, Animal Crossing runs start from a empty file, so we did just clear the memory card, and now KK is out here telling us that I can do what I want, where I want, and it's a good time. So this is the GameCube version of Animal Crossing, the first one. It's pretty cool. If you haven't played it, you'll see some key differences, like everything's in acres, for example, and other stuff, just for loading purposes, but yeah. Alright, so the first thing I will need, CJ, is our gender.
No problem, we are a lady.
I can do that. That loses 3 frames, I think.
Well, you know what? We spare no expense.
Wait, no, I need the name first.
Oh, the name first. You messed this whole up. Shuley.
Alright, I guessed that. S-H-O-L-E-Y?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, isn't it cute? You're right, of course. What I was thinking, very cute name for a very cute girl. Alright, so we are a girl. And the name of the village, town.
We didn't do that one.
Oh, alright.
Oh, name it Brucey.
Oh, there you go. Alright, that works.
There you go. You were gonna name it something smart like Speed Docs.
I was gonna name it Speed
Julie lives in Brucey.
That, alright.
Yeah.
Questionable. So anyways, for this run, we are set to July. Yes, we're set to July. And that's gonna come up later. But before we get to that, we do need to get a fishing rod, and before we get to that, we need to help Tom Nook because we need to start paying off our house. So Rover's like, you don't have money? Well, shit. I know a guy. His name's Tom. Or does he say his name is Nook? I forget what he says. He only says one of the names. But yeah, he lands us a part-time job with Tom Nook.
Do I have a quick minute to read a few donations?
Sure.
We have a $1 donation from me. That broke the tiebreaker. You're welcome. We have a $10 donation from Mama Shu. Go, lowercase q, quo. Go catch those fish. Mama Shu is counting on you.
I'll do my best.
And lastly, we have a $40 donation from Demo. No comment, but thank you so much, Demo, for the $40. That's big money.
Alright, so CJ, important question. Do I take the left or the right house?
Well, I think the answer is right is right.
Right is right it is.
We're also $27 away from the bonus level in Macbat 64. So, I don't know anything about it, but I know that Kefka and his, his whole deal will be there. So you want to check that out.
There you go.
This is a little hut that we live in, huh?
We don't live in there yet, but
Wait, we have a mortgage on this? Is this 2022?
not yet. It's okay. It's only like $19,000, which we can sell like 2 fish and get if it's the right fish.
That's Shuli's house.
Nice. There you go.
Yeah. A little shed with a corrugated steel floor.
It has a post box too.
Well, you gotta get the mail.
It's true. Alright, so he was just explaining us like some mechanics about the game, like the mailbox and how your little assistant dude works. And to save the game, we're also will meet Mr. Rossetti. And, you know, we don't want to meet Mr. Rossetti because he takes a long time to talk.
He's the angry mole dude, right?
Yes. And now Tom Nook's like, oh my god, you have no money. Please come work for me. As a part-time job. He also doesn't pay very well. He's like super cheap. A4. Alright, so A4 is actually good. A4 and A2 are the best. We're actually going to go to the map and we are going to have our photographic memory. And by that, I mean the computer. Remember the map and we're good. So the first step in any good Animal Crossing run is we need to start working. But before we do that, Tom Nook's like, go introduce yourself to every single villager. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just routing this in my head, and I also need to remember more or less where all the villagers are, because that's going to come up later.
Petunia the hippo.
Yeah, we got Petunia and Otis.
Are they random every time?
Yes. There are some that appear a lot more than others. I've had like Mitzi in like, not half, but like maybe a third of my towns. Right,
Carl towns?
Otis, Kiki.
Okay, Kiki's adorable.
Kiki's pretty cute. Oh my god, Cousteau. Where's the bridge? Oh, no, I'm on the right one. What? They fooled me. On the town, the thing is like on the right side. Alright, you know what?
You got juked by a bridge?
I got juked by a map. We also gotta talk to Tortimer, the best mayor.
He definitely looks like an elected official. He's got one foot in the grave.
Yeah, he's seen better days. He gives you a bunch of stuff though, so that's fine. We like him. Alright, Grizzly.
Grizzly? Oh, he's hangy.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm not trying to make friends out here, but
He's trying to demand that you people donate more money. That seems oddly, you know.
oh, did we get a cool bridge?
exploitive.
I think we got a
Cool bridge?
Rosie.
Who's that?
No, cool bridge. A bridge that's cool. I'll show you the bridge in a sec. Yeah, so this bridge is cool because there's like 2 bridges. Please. Alright, our town fruit is oranges. That's never going to come up again. And there you
Do
go.
we
We're
get to
here.
see KK Slider in this run?
No, only at the start. When he's like, this is your new town. No, I spoke to him twice. Alright. So the first order of business. Alright, so first of all, I guess, if you want, CJ, can you start a poll in chat? And it's going to be
We'll say.
which clothes to wear, so we can either for the rest of the run wear the Nook clothes here, wear the Candy Cane clothes that we have, or the polka dot, the yellow polka dot shirts.
Okay, so the Nook clothes, the Candy Cane clothes, or the yellow polka dot clothes?
Yeah, so during the pause screen, you can see polka dots in the background. It looks exactly like that.
Alright.
If anyone's wondering.
Okay, and how much time can I put on that?
I
2
put like
minutes?
10 minutes, yeah.
How much?
10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. cut out when you said the number. Here we
That's
go.
fine. All right, so
All right.
Nook is going to give us some chores. So the first one was planting stuff. We're also going to have to go see some villagers soon. And I need to read. Where we're going, Grizzly. That's good. So basically, the closer the villagers are, the better it is for us, just because, you know, less travel time. And I did that again. All right.
It's okay. I still believe in you.
I just talk a lot. All right, so Grizzly was 2 below us, but we do have to cross the bridge for that. The cool bridge.
What makes this bridge particularly cool?
That's
by the
the
way?
wrong one. All right, never mind. I screwed that one up. I didn't remember who was who. Because there are 2 bridges. Like, goes to an island, and then it goes on the other side of the island. It's cool. It's not great, because it wastes time, but it's cool.
You know, for an animal that's clearly a bear, I wonder what his qualifications are.
I don't get it.
I'm funny, damn it.
You're hilarious. Alright, I guess we can talk a bit more about the run. So, for the golden rod, we need to catch at least one of every fish. We don't need to, like, keep it or submit it to the museum or anything. It's pretty much just catch and release. Once our inventory is full, at least. So, before that, we do need to do all the Nook stuff. But after that, it is straight fishing for about an hour. If I get lucky, half an hour. If I get unlucky, an hour and a half. So, it'll be good times. We're gonna catch a lot of fish.
So what you're saying is everyone should get cozy because it's gonna be a lot of fishing.
There will be a lot of fishing.
What is the world record in a category like this?
57 minutes, I believe.
We're gonna be way beyond that.
Oh yes, we're gonna be way beyond that. I'll talk about that when we get there.
Well, Quo, I believe in you, in your
Thanks.
ability to get the world record.
Not this time. And I mean, you know, for a category like this, anyone could get the record. It's more, do you want to invest the time into getting the record?
So what you're saying is the people that have the record spend too much time getting it.
I mean, technically, he could have spent literally 2 runs getting it, so...
You know, I'm the antagonist here. I escalate everything, so, you know?
I don't know how much time he spent in the lab there with the... You know...
Is it blue candy?
What?
What?
It's who Blue Candy?
The guy, isn't that the guy's name?
Maybe? I actually don't know.
Alright, well, this has been riveting discourse, the highest order.
You know, we're just out here doing chores. We're doing our job. Slaving away to pay for our house.
It's like real life.
Yeah.
Fun fact, if you start the game on GameCube, and then you open the disc tray and take the game out, you can play the whole game just on the memory card memory.
That's true. Do you know
this
why?
was originally an N64 game.
Excellent. Yeah, that's true. So basically the game's like... one sec. Alright, no, we're good. So basically this game is like... I forget if it's 32 or 64 megabytes, but that can fit on like the GameCube's RAM, so the game just like loads everything and then does it that way, I guess. So you can just take it out of the actual tray.
What was working right now? I apologize.
Otis was on the far left.
When Otis quits his job, do you think he gives 2 weeks notice?
Hopefully. That's just, you know, respectable. Where is he? There you go. No! So every
Now,
character has a catchphrase, and this guy says, I suppose. Okay. Feels like I've been waiting so long, I suppose.
we found potato in this game.
Is that what Tato says?
It is now, even if he never said that before. I'm funny like that.
This is definitely Potato.
Every donation needs to have a dad joke comment. Send me your dad jokes and I'll read them.
There's gonna be plenty of time to have them read.
Yes. I'm funny, damn it.
Donate until someone laughs.
Well, it's just me and you here, right? So you have to laugh.
That's true.
Technically, I guess that's not true. But...
You have to make me laugh.
You want to hear a joke that my dad always used to say?
Sure.
If your eyes hurt when you're drinking coffee, take the spoon out.
That's not a joke. That's just like good life advice.
I guess so, yeah. My dad offering legitimate life advice. that you would be drinking coffee and you wouldn't take the spoon out of the cup. So what's Cousteau? Is he like a dog?
Like he's a frog.
That's a frog?
That's a frog. That's why he's French, because French people like frogs.
I thought frog was a slur for French people.
That too. I think it's more like...
This game is ethnophobic.
I thought that was more a Canadian thing versus a world thing. I guess it could be to French people as well. I'm not sure, actually.
And we'll never know.
Alright, we're on the last chore.
So does this pay for our house?
No. No, Tom Nook is very cheap. He tells us how much. I don't know offhand how much. I think it's not that much. But our last chore, got it right on the bulletin board.
Damn, we're really gonna get sent to New York. We're gonna get sent to Liberty City to go live with our cousin Nico.
Alright, so all the work came up to... $1,400, which is like...
That's slave wages!
You sell 3 oranges. I guess you sell 3 fruit that's not your native fruit, and that's about it.
We're sending people the bill. Alright. I see we have a donation.
What?
Where's my donation viewer? Oh man, it's all falling apart. Spicy donated $5 and wrote, "Not a joke. Just to remind everyone that I'm Dad. Spicy Riot." Alright, Dad. Sounds good.
Alright, so we do need a fishing rod, which means that we'll need to use the nice codes provided to us by Nintendo Power.
Shout out to Nintendo Power. This was a code? Woof.
Alright. UVVEE at SJJ XJPR PF2HL. Well, that's not very good. Okay, so that happened once before. And... what's the backup? What time is it actually?
Did you put the wrong code in?
No, I should have put the right code. I'm not sure. Alright, so plan B. We're gonna have to reset for a fishing rod. And it needs to be in the shop. So we're just gonna make enough money, and then we're gonna save, and then we're gonna reload. And it'll be good times.
Well then, I think it's very important that everyone get their dad joke donations in so that quoooo has something to do while I am, harassing him with dad jokes. Speaking of dad jokes, we have a $2 donation from Fen that says, "How does a dog stop a TV show? He presses pause."
Nice.
But
Alright, so one mechanic in this game that's important is that whenever we time travel, we need to go backwards. If we go forwards, we get weeds in our town, and that is no-go because that makes fish spawn less often.
There goes the neighborhood.
Okay, so first of all, let's put at 5. Alright, we're trying again. So basically, I'm not sure why it's not working. I'll try again just for fun. But if not, if it's in the shop, I'll just sell stuff until I get enough. It is not there.
Okay. So, fun fact for y'all. The Nook Close won, and Queen Lolly contributed 70 bits to make it happen, so...
The ugliest clothes, but okay.
Yeah, they are pretty ugly, but if you were going through your ska phase in the late 90s with the bucket hat, you might really... You know, this might be like your fit. That got him. That got him.
This is the drip. Alright, we're trying again. What? Alright.
I believe in you.
No, alright, it's not working. Actually,
all right, well,
sell
ladies
stuff.
and gentlemen, this is why the estimate is 2 hours.
This is why Nintendo Power doesn't exist anymore.
No, this code normally works. I wonder if it's like a file name thing, maybe. No, the code works. It's the same code I use in my runs.
Yes, he has put this code in before.
Worst case, we're finding a second code, and if the thing is not in the shop, that's what we're going with.
All right. I have faith, I gotta say.
Thanks.
We have a $5 donation from MFU. What's green fuzzy, and if it fell out of a tree, it would severely harm you?
I don't know.
Pool table.
Alright.
There we got him! He left! Better be careful, man. You know, quoooo might be charging up on stage to slap me, even though he left.
I'm running over there right now.
I gotta say, I think that's still so funny.
Which one?
We're getting so much mileage out of Will Smith slapping Chris Rock.
Alright, charm number 3.
How many tries are you gonna go for?
I need the fishing rod, so I'm not sure if it just doesn't show up if I don't have the shovel, though. So we'll buy the shovel quick.
Have you always had the shovel every other time?
No, I've just put in the code and it's worked.
Well,
the other option is finding a code online, and so far, it's not working.
to Google.
Present? No. Alright. Next try.
Did you ever hear the one about the guy that wanted to be a baker?
I did not.
Yeah, he was gonna go to culinary school, but he couldn't raise the dough.
It's rough out here.
How about the one about the guy that wanted to be the doctor? You ever heard that one?
I did not.
Yeah, well, he was gonna be a doctor, but he didn't have the patience.
It's still a shovel. All right. I need something
How is it
to
still
work.
a shovel?
I have no idea. All right. So we definitely need a code.
Shirley says she can look for the code, but I think Quo was looking for the code.
I was looking for the code.
You know, Quo, I was gonna send you a Popeye's chicken sandwich, but I heard the chicken was foul.
Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're not supposed to do this, but we're just gonna get the code for the goldenrod, and then we're just going to do the rest of the run with the goldenrod. At this point...
Speed!
Because no one...
Sorry.
No one wants the code for, you know, the fishing rod if you can just get the goldenrod, so...
I'm crying!
I don't actually know this code, so we're gonna actually have to...
So what happens if this code doesn't work?
We find another one, because there's a lot of codes for the goldenrod. Not that many codes for the regular fishing rod.
Yeah, the world record strat is to just put the cheat code in.
No, this is actually specifically banned in the category.
I would imagine, yes.
SDFJ. Oops. Alright, why am I missing something? Let's start from the top. Y% UK. HREK. PQ. 6A3M. Hashtag 4 none and F3BD AZLJF. Alright, this code is missing 2 letters, so that's no good. Finding a new one.
Did you ever hear about the doctor that was going to be a cardiologist?
I did not.
He was going to be a cardiologist, but he just didn't have the heart.
Alright. Found another one. There's a space in this one, alright.
Did you ever hear the one about the frog that went looking for a bank loan?
I did not hear about that one.
Well, there was a frog that was looking for a bank loan.
So far, so good.
And
right?
he comes in and he's talking to this lady named Patty. And recently divorced Patty went back to her maiden name, Whack. So her name is Patty Whack. And Patty Whack is talking to the frog, and the frog says, "Well, I need to do reconstruction on my lily pad." And she's like, "Well, how much could that? Why do you need a loan for the bank? It's just a plant." He's like, "Well, this is my family's plot. This is my life's all been living here. All my tadpoles and my tadpoles should live on this." She's like, all right, don't get upset. Well, what kind of money do you have? And he's like, well, I don't have any money. And she's like, well, what collateral do you have? He goes, my lily pad. And she goes, do you have anything that you can show as like property? Because all I have is this. And he pulls out from his pocket because he's wearing pants. You see, it's a frog pants pocket. And he says, look, I have this. It's a little white rhinoceros. So he hands it to her. And she says, I'll talk to the bank manager. She goes talk to the bank manager and says, there's a frog out there. And he's in there, and he's looking for a bank loan for his lily pad, and all he has is this. What even is this? And the bank manager, he's a surly guy. He puts his newspaper down, and he goes, it's a knick-knack, paddywhack. Give the frog a loan.
That was a lot of setup for not a lot of.
Well, I didn't think you were gonna find the rod, so I thought I had to kill more time than I did.
I don't know what's worse, that joke or the Nate versus Lever joke.
I don't think quoooo was ready for the Nate versus Lever joke.
Am I not ready for it? I don't think I am. I think you're right, actually.
We have enough time in the estimate.
That's true. All right, tell you what. If I'm ready,
when we get to 1700, hit us with the Nate versus Lever joke.
All right, so
We'll
for
make
now,
people pay for it. Go ahead.
we'll make people pay. You're making people pay for that joke.
Yep.
All right. Questionable, but you know. All right, so for now we are fishing. So there are 40 fish in this game. There are a few we need to catch in July, and they do spawn at different places. So there are a lot that spawn, or there's actually only one here that spawns in the lake. But he only spawns in the lake. So we're going to focus on this one first, and if we catch anything else, that's good. If you look on the left of the screen, there's the fish tracker. So the ones that are grayed out are the ones that I've caught, and the rest are the ones that are to catch. And this looks like the one that we need here, which is the giant catfish. As you can see, he's big.
A bigger boy.
He is a big boy, yes. And there we go. Cool. So now for the rest of the run, everything else is in the rest of the run this month rather. Everything else is just in the rivers. So I'll just find a comfy place to jump between acres. Only one fish can spawn at a time in an acre, so if there is one with a shadow size that I like, I will catch it. If not, I'll just run and scare it and try again with something else. So, you know.
Runner in a Week asks, will you still receive the golden rod even though you already have one?
No idea, to be honest. I think you still do, but I don't know anyone who's tried to get it when they already had it. So, at the very least, I will catch every single fish for the people.
For the people.
Alright, so right now, the big bottleneck in July is the arowana, which is... So there's a lot of fish in this game that they have a 1% chance to spawn. And the arowana is our problem child here. He is a medium fish. He's a bit smaller for a medium fish, so it's sometimes a bit awkward. Okay, this is one of the reasons why this bridge is bad. Yeah, in the meantime, there's still chances that we catch other things. We still need to catch also an eel and a regular catfish. So we will hunt for those as well. And yeah, basically, we're fishing for the 1% chance.
Shout out to the 1%.
I suck. Alright, also I'll donate $1 for every fish that I miss, not on purpose. So that was one.
Alright, you ready? I have another donation.
Hit me.
And with you, $5. 5 more puns. I only know 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why.
I've heard that one before.
How much does a chimney cost? Nothing, it's on the house.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be like
blue and smells like red paint?
Blue paint.
Blue paint.
Okay.
Why can't the T-Rex clap?
It's got small arms.
Because it's deceased.
Oh.
What sound does a witch's vehicle make?
Broom?
Broom, broom. And then my mom donated $25. Mama CJ says, one eye on quoooo and CJ, and one eye on the NASCAR Cup race. Enjoy your race, Mom. So there you go. That is over $1,700. So Aries, if you want to hit quoooo with the lever,
I'm gonna be in pain.
Oh boy, hold on. I'm gonna have to turn off push to talk for this. Give me a second.
You wanted to hear it.
I did not want to hear it.
I
So
know
there
you
are 1% fish. One of them was the koi, which we actually caught just now, so that's nice. We're supposed to catch that later in the run, but it just means we don't need to catch it later. So yeah. Also, because, you know, we are supporting the WWF, we are just doing catch and release here. We're not, all fish will be returned to their natural habitats.
Yes, this is correct. Our pocket is actually an oasis. What did you say you were going to do you were going to donate every time you caught a bass, or what?
Every time I missed a fish.
Every time you missed a fish, how many have you missed?
So far, one. If it was every time I've caught a bass, I would be poor after this.
No, you wouldn't. You are a rich man.
There are a lot of bass in this game.
You know,
All
in
right.
that song, If I Were a Rich Man, from Fiddler on the Roof, he's singing about wanting to be quo.
That's true.
One long staircase just going up, one in the even longer coming down, and one leading nowhere just for show. That's Quo's house. He lives in a fun house. All right, go ahead.
All right. I've got the microphone set up perfectly right here. Anyways, Tim was an adventurous man, and he had quite a bit of money. One afternoon during work, Tim decided that he wanted to go driving on the dunes in Egypt. So that weekend, he booked tickets to Cairo and took a few extra days off. When he arrived in Cairo, he took a bus to a smaller village with less people and laxer laws, and rented a car to drive on the dunes. He went out for the first time at night around 11:30 because his flight came in late. Tim had a marvelous time on the dunes, driving up and down them, going far too fast, and of course, drifting. He was at it all night and was having fun, but the sky was getting brighter, and he decided it was time to head home. As he started off towards the village, the car suddenly sputtered and died, and try as he might, Tim could not start it up again. Tim kept trying to start the car. He had extra gas, so it wasn't that. What could it be? Eventually, Tim figured out that the battery had died. This worried Tim slightly, but he remembered the village was to the east, so he figured he could walk. The car compass said the nose was pointing east, so he took his water bottle from the car and started walking off in that direction. What Tim didn't know was that the compass wasn't accurate because the car had died, so he ended up walking west instead of east. He walked for a few hours, at which point he climbed to the top of a large dune to see if he could see the village. From the summit, he looked and could only see the car several miles back from where he came from, and then nothing but desert for miles and miles around. Tim decided it would be best to head back to the car, and around midday he made it back. He then decided it would be best to follow the car tracks. He followed them and followed them along, but ended up back at the car. Confused and frustrated, he thought, how could that happen? He concluded that because he was doing donuts, he ended up following the wrong trail. He set out again, determined to find the right one. An hour later, he was back at the car. He tried one last time, but the wind was covering the tire tracks with sand, making traveling not possible, and was forced to return to the vehicle. Tim, by this point, was desperate. He decided his only option was to just pick a direction and hope for the best. He collected what little remained of his water and a bottle of wiper fluid he had in his car, and just in case he needed fluids, and picked a direction and started walking. By the time Tim left the car, it was pushing 6 o'clock. He walked and walked for several hours and ended up at the foot of a large sand dune. Tim decided that his best chance of survival was to climb the dune, so he set out. About 45 feet up, he was feeling the burn, and pretty soon it became too steep to climb. Tim got out his hands and knees, determined to climb the dune. About halfway up, he chugged the last of his water and continued to forge on. About 3/4 of the way up, he felt like he was dying of dehydration and decided that having some fluid in him was better than none. And he... Oh, where'd I go? This is very long if you guys have not noticed. Felt like he was dying of dehydration and decided that having some fluids in him was better than none, and he could be cured of the poison back in town. So Tim drank the wiper fluid. The fluids in him again had him feeling rejuvenated, and he pushed to the top of the dune. When he reached the top, his head was spinning from the wiper fluid, but he had made it. He crested the peak and looked out into the falling sun, expecting to see the village. Unfortunately, all he saw around him was desert. Disheartened, he looked to going back down the dune when he noticed something. A smallish wooden and straw structure half buried in the sand. He started crawling down the dune toward the structure, now fully feeling the effects of the poison. He crawled into an opening in the structure, and by this time he was barely conscious. Inside the structure was a golden-colored lever. This confused him, and when he stood up to try and push it, his head started spinning something bad, and he collapsed into unconsciousness.
It's still going?
Okay, hold on. All right, hold on. I need to grab a water. Hold on.
All right.
CJ, please, my immersion.
So intermission for story time. We did catch all the fish. I got the arowana, the 1%. So we're going to June now. So again, every time we time travel, we go back in time just so the weeds don't spawn. Just a little caveat there. So there are 2 1% fish here, which sucks. And yeah, that's all you need to know so far.
All right, you can resume. I hope it's not actually 45 minutes, by the way.
Tim woke up to the light coming through the cracks in the building and felt rejuvenated. He felt healthy. How is this possible? He thought to himself. Am I dead? Tim started to sit up, those questions floating through his head, when all of a sudden he was face to face with a snake. And much to Tim's astonishment, the snake began to speak. "Hello, I am Nate the snake said. Tim was confused and scared, but he woke up the nerve to sputter out a few whats and hows. The snake interrupted Tim's unintelligible babbling to say, "Travelers usually don't find this place, and the ones that do get 2 wishes. I saw that you were poisoned, dehydrated, and dying, so I granted a wish on your behalf, allowing you to survive and stay healthy without a need for food and water." This made about as much sense as any explanation that Tim thought of, so he accepted it. The next question that came to Tim's mind concerned the lever. Nate the snake began to explain. "The lever is a doomsday lever. In fact, this area used to be what you now know as the Garden of Eden. The lever was supposed to destroy the world and all its inhabitants if the animals became corrupt or evil. Since then, humanity has spread across the planet, and we can't have the world ending now, can we?" Tim didn't quite buy it, but the snake continued his story. "I am descendant of a generation of serpents, supposed to guard this lever and make sure no travelers, such as yourself, wander across this lever and push it, killing everybody." But by this point, Tim was so confident he was hallucinating that he just went along with it. The snake asked if Tim had any questions. "Yeah, so do you know where the village is?" Tim asked. Nate the snake replied with a short "no," and continued to talk on about how Tim is the first person he'd seen in many years. As it became more apparent that Tim didn't really care, Nate the snake pointed out that Tim still had 1 wish. "Oh, right," Tim explained, and proceeded to ask Nate for an internal compass so that Tim would always know where he wanted to go. Suddenly, Tim knew the way to the village. It was about a day's walk southeast of where the structure was. With that in mind, Tim thanked Nate and promised to visit again. Still thinking he's hallucinating, but at least he has a direction to go now. And he set out southeast to where he hoped the town was. Tim stumbled into town later in the day, convinced that he was just lucky and that Nate the snake encounter was a fever dream on account of the poison. He checked into a hospital and was given drugs to flush out the toxins, but he was fine. He decided to cut his trip short on account of his odd adventure in the desert, and he took a bus back to Cairo the next day, then flew home. Tim continued his life where he left off, and he told all his friends about his ordeal in the desert, and he went on with his normal life for about 5 years. And then one day, Tim was going to go out to eat with his friends, and something occurred to him. He hadn't eaten or drank anything in over a week. He'd just been too busy and didn't think of it. This puzzled Tim as he racked his brain to figure out then why suddenly the whole Nate the snake encounter came flooding back to him. If he didn't need to eat or drink, that means the whole encounter must have actually happened. Tim became terrified, then excited as he considered the possibilities of it. Then he remembered the promise he made to Nate to come back and visit him. He hastily bought a trip ticket to Cairo for the weekend and took a couple days off work. The flight was uneventful, and he ended up in Cairo, where he took a bus to the small village. Tim didn't have the money to rent a car this time, but since he didn't need to eat or drink, he figured he could just walk to Nate's domain. With his internal map pointing the way, Tim set off into the desert by the northwest and walked for the rest of the afternoon and well into the night. By the time the sun was rising behind him, Tim walked over to the final dune and saw the small wooden grass structure that housed the lever. When Tim approached the snake, Nate the snake slithered out in front of him. "Tim!" Nate the snake exclaimed. "I thought you forgot about me." Tim felt blood rushing into his cheeks as he felt ashamed about forgetting. "I'm sorry, Nate. I've just been so busy living my life, and honestly, I chalked our whole meeting up to hallucinations due to the poison." "That's understandable," Nate said. "Thank you for coming back, though it really means a lot to me anyway. I have someone to introduce to you." As if on cue, a smaller snake slithered out. "Tim," Nate continued, "this is my son Joe." "Oh, hi there," Tim said. "Now, Tim," Nate said, "I actually have a huge favor to ask you. My son Joe will like to take over my job when I die, and be bound to guard the lever forever. I want you to take Joe with you and show him the world. I know that this is a lot to ask, but please, I want him to see the world before he's bound to the lever forever."
Hang on. I'm gonna be real fucking honest with all of you. I didn't know that this joke was gonna be 50 minutes. So that I am going to be the adult and say no more. I think you did a great job, Aries. That you are relieved of your joke-telling duties.
Alright, so here's the thing, right? I have nothing to say, we're just fishing. I'm trying to get a 5% spawn here. If you want to continue, Aries, you can. The stream's coming entirely through my headset. By the way, I did miss one fish by accident. The other 2 misses were on purpose, so I'm up to 3 now.
You want to hear
if I need to, I will mute CJ, and then he won't be coming through on stream, and then we can hear the rest of the joke.
Alright, fine. I was going off of your body language, pal. You want to ride this horse? You want to ride this ride the end of the way? Be my fucking guest.
Look, I'm going to be unhappy
continue.
either way, because this fish is not spawning.
No. I tried to get you off the ride. Because you wouldn't do it. I tried.
The ride that I want to get off of is the one...
CJ, so you can keep going. So that's fine. Go ahead.
Well,
here you go.
I'm upset now. I thought that was the right fish, but it was a different fish. The ride that I want to get off of is this run specifically. No, the story was keeping me sort of entertained.
Also, that chat was asked, and most people said they wanted to hear it. All right, I need a break though. Like, I need a hydration
there he is.
break.
All right.
You can ignore me all he wants. It's fine with me.
But like, if you're going to come out here and ruin the story time, and I'm just like, this is the only thing keeping me alive right now.
Is that how you view it?
Look, I was like, we're not even at the worst part of.
Terrible liar.
So
quote wouldn't laugh. Quote wouldn't laugh if an army of clowns jumped out of a jeep.
Okay, we haven't hit the punchline yet. Like, you don't know how funny this joke was.
It's all right. Here we go. Keep going.
All right.
10 minutes into an hour and a half bit. Go ahead.
Anyways.
Remember this moment.
Tim was hesitant, but he figured that Nate had saved his life, so he owed him that favor. So after the meeting, Tim and Joe trekked back across the desert to the village and back to Cairo. Nate quit his job, and they spent the remainder of his money traveling the world. Tim and Joe traveled to Asia first, then the Americas, and finally they went to Europe. It was around the 5th month of the traveling, and Tim and Joe ended up in a bar in Norway. Over some beers, they were discussing their plans next, and Joe spoke up saying that they had been gone for a while, and that it might be time to go back. Tim agreed that it was time, and they flew back out to Cairo a few days later. They landed in Cairo and took the bus to the village, and started walking the day and a half journey to Nate and Joe's home. After about 6 hours of walking, Tim and Joe came across a car half buried in the sand. Tim brushed off the sand and unburied it from the sand before climbing inside. After checking out the car and briefly looking at the engine, Tim concluded that it was in working order. Tim and Joe searched a little bit for a person to whom the car belonged, but found nobody around. So they hotwired the car and started driving to save off many hours from their journey. After a few hours of driving, they were nearing the lever and started the last downhill section towards the lever. The car started picking up speed, so Tim applied the brakes, and nothing happened. Tim started panicking and slamming the brake, but the car didn't slow down at all. "What's wrong?" Joe asked with a tone of fear in his voice. "The car's brakes are jammed or something. It's not working." Tim and Joe both pushed on the brakes as hard as they could, but nothing happened. They turned off the engine in desperation, but the car kept sliding towards the structure. Suddenly, Nate came out of the structure to the left, facing away from the car, but he couldn't hear because the engine was off. There was a flat area behind the structure, so Tim figured if he just turned right, he could roll to a stop. Tim turned the wheel right, but the car didn't shift at all because the tires were stuck in a groove. Tim kept trying to turn, but nothing was happening. He briefly by accident shifted the wheel left and the car moved. The car was going quickly towards the lever building, and they had to make a move. Tim kept yelling, "What do I do?" to Joe. He could either hit the building or move left and hit Nate because the car wouldn't go right. Joe was rather quiet, and then he looked at Tim with tears in his eyes and rested his tail upon the wheel and started pushing it to the left. Tim looked confused and scared as Joe maneuvered the car so that it would hit Nate. Tim looked at Joe and asked, "Why?" And Joe looked back, crying, tears in his eyes, and said, "Better Nate than lever." That's it. That's the joke. She's probably like about to run over to Canada to find where I live.
I tried to help you, Quo. I tried to help you.
I'm holding back
And
tears
you
right now.
And you didn't want to listen.
Honestly,
Actually,
it's not as bad as the monk joke.
No. No, don't do that. Don't set up another... Didn't you just learn your lesson?
Yeah, but I would be the one saying the joke.
I think we need another donation though for another joke.
Yes, 100%. If we get to 1750, Quo will tell everyone the monk joke.
Will I? I need to remember it now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's almost like you shouldn't have done that.
But it's great.
It's okay. This run's already a hell in a handbag, so why don't you just take a
go.
second to Google it, yeah.
So where are we now? So basically we're looking for one fish, which is the pop-eyed goldfish. It's a tiny fish, so I know exactly how big the shadow is. The only bad thing is that there are 4 tiny fish. We do still... No, never mind. We've got the other 3, actually. 2 of the tiny fish are 1% chances. One of them's a 2% chance. I'm not sure how much the killifish is. Long story short, I'm just waiting for fish to spawn. So yeah.
Aries will read it again at 2500, you spoiled brats.
As long as we don't hit 2500 during my run.
We're not gonna hit 2500 during your run.
I don't know.
Alright, we have a $5 donation from Amphew. It's just a link. It's a link to a joke? Oh, it's the link to the joke.
Oh.
Okay.
Is it the same joke or is it like slightly different? Because
It's from BoyScoutTrail.com. Were you a Boy Scout?
we probably have different Boy Scout stuff here.
Well, it's all the same bankrupt, morally and literally financially bankrupt institution, so how different could it be?
I mean, our jokes were never that bad. What fell? I heard something fall.
Someone sent me a DM that said sleep is a social construct, and
Oh, small fish. That's wrong in many ways. It wasn't Shuli, was it?
It is.
All right, wrong fish.
No,
Yeah,
but
that's
Shuli definitely would subscribe to that line of thinking, I believe. At least old Shu.
What? No, I think this person's saying that you shouldn't sleep because
I know.
you don't need it. But Shuli sleeps, or used to sleep at least 12 hours a day.
Yeah, but she would like be awake at like all the degen hours. She was like watching Shameless at like 6 a.m. She probably still does, just on the other end of her day.
No, we got that one already. The guppy was the other 1% fish, but we already got that. Still looking for the Popeye goldfish.
Jiminy crickets, what now?
No crickets, just fish. There's a golden net run in this game. It's sort of the same thing. Same
Mama
idea.
CJ donated $20 saying, I love a joke that's so bad it's good. So you apparently, my mom apparently liked that joke.
I mean, she might have laughed as well.
Thanks.
Wow, just like that, we're $18 away
From what?
from the Chameleon Twist.
Nice. Chameleon Twist is a good game. Okay, you're too far.
One toe over the line, sweet Jesus, one toe over the line.
So anyways, that story reminded me, my car like literally died right before this run.
What does that mean?
So, as I was parking in the driveway, there was smoke coming out of the motor. And I'm sort of like concerned about that.
The motor?
Like the thing in the front of the car.
I
didn't check if it was
sure
actually the motor, but it was.
Yeah, that's why I was asking, not what the motor is. Thank you. Was your car getting hot?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was.
Like the temperature gauge was going up?
Yeah. You see, the temperature gauge is working.
Was
Was
it white or black?
It was white.
I would say start with your radiator and your hoses. It's also possible that if you had like a leak that it got on the top block of the engine. What kind of car do you have?
Altima.
A Nissan Altima?
Yes.
Yeah. How old is it?
15 years. It has almost 300,000 kilometers.
Though I don't know what that is in miles.
1,500? No, 15,000 miles? 150,000 miles.
Okay.
It's
All right, sure.
longer than your typical car lasts.
Sure. Okay. I would say
Tiny fish.
you should check and see if you have coolant in your car, because that would be my first place to start. Also, don't drive it anymore, because you could do permanent damage to the top block of the engine, and then at that point, you're just delaying the inevitable.
True, but also I'm trying to run this car into the ground so that I can get a new car.
Was it smoking when you were driving it?
It started smoking when I was driving it.
And you kept driving it?
We were like literally 2/3 of a mile away. I had to convert that in my head.
Imagine that happening and someone straight up walking away from you in a different state and leaving you completely alone after taking them to the airport.
Oh,
That's
that.
Shuli. You did that to Shuli?
There was no smoke. Her car engine was getting hot, but I also had to catch a trip back to Canada before I got deported. I guess.
I'm deported.
Oh no, this is when I went to GDQ and I had to catch the flight and Julie's car was dying. It was good times.
You should definitely check the oil cap and see if there's a white film on it.
I will do my best to do that. May 5 o'clock, yes.
So how's Spicy gonna get home?
I have my mom's car if I need to.
What does your mom drive?
Something more recent.
You should get a Toyota.
I could. I'll look into it.
You have good credit, I'm sure.
I have great credit. Ah, shoot.
Wow. Okay. Well, just, we always have these people that come in and it's like, I have great credit, thank you. And then we're like, okay, hey, and they're like, well, wait a minute, I'm also looking at buying a house. And...
Look, it's triple digits, you know? It's good.
Yeah, it's 3 numbers.
It's pretty big, you know?
It starts at 400, doesn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's different there, but it peaks at like 900 or something.
We have another donation here. $10 from Queen Lolly. There once was a man named Plus. He wanted to become a knight, but the kingdom didn't need any more knights. They didn't want surplus. That was pretty good.
That was not bad. I'll give it to her. Alright, so here we do need to catch something specifically in the waterfall acre. Every fish, I already caught all this tiny fish. Every fish has like a view, like they have different like sights basically. So for example, some fish have like 360-degree vision. Some fish are just completely blind. The one that we need to catch is one of the completely blind ones. Also, we caught 2 rainbow trout, which are 5% chances. So we need to catch a different 5% fish. So anyways, we will hope that we find a large char. And he's looking at us because, yeah, not ideal, basically. He's hard to catch. But we're more than halfway there for those keeping track.
Yeah, we're only $8 away from getting the chameleon twist video.
Not bad.
And then the $250 uphill battle for speed dogs, which I gotta say, like, in my heart of hearts, can I tell you what I think's gonna happen?
You can tell me what you think's gonna happen.
In my heart of hearts, I think that it's gonna get happened. It's going to happen during the Spyro thing.
That's fair.
I think the Spyro gang is gonna come out. Gaffy's community, the all-supportive Gaffy Taffy, ropey mopey bunch. They're gonna show up. The clocky people, clocks, coordinates. They're gonna come. You know, they're gonna be on time. Get it? Yeah. So between Cogsworth and prime time, it's gonna be great.
Alright, well, good news, we did catch an angelfish, which is a 1% catch, so that's nice. Still haven't caught our large char. And I literally don't see anything in this acre.
If all of Clocky and Gaffy's friends show up and they each donated $1, that'd be $3. So, you know.
There you go. That just puts us $3 closer.
Exactly.
To our goal.
Inching toward the line.
Alright, we need this large char. We're going for it.
And before we add incentive, run it back.
For this? No.
No, to the Spyro one.
I mean, Spyro's cool. It's a lot more consistent than this game.
Alright, do y'all want to add run it back to the Spyro race?
Can Grace afford to push the thing back another half hour?
Grace will do what I asked her to do.
Okay, what are we missing? We're missing the small bass.
We watched 3 hours of her not catching a fish.
What? She caught 1 fish.
I think, yeah, you know. But there was 3 hours where that didn't happen too.
Look, you can't just catch fish like all the time, you know?
You know, Hado seemed like he fucking did. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but he's like King Fisherman.
He's the Fisher King.
There you go.
Legend of the Rio Grande. What did I say?
Legend of the Rio Grande?
No, that doesn't sound right.
We'll get it. Oh wait, I still catch a small bass. I don't know why I'm running through those small fish. Nope, we didn't catch one. Alright. Alright, so small bass we need left. We need a sea bass from the ocean. And then we need the large char, and then we need all the pond fish, so we're getting those now.
Alright, I got a question for you.
Alright, hit me.
$1 million.
Sure.
It's a lot of money.
A lot of money.
Yep. But everything you touch with your left hand turns to peanut butter.
Since I'm left-handed, that's a no, because, you know.
Okay, fine. It can be the right hand.
Sure. Alright. Non-dominant hand, let's say.
I hope you never stand on Spicy's right. Turn her into peanut butter.
That would not be ideal. That one's tough. I think I'd have to say no on that. It is a lot of money, but like, what can you do?
Yeah, and that'd be $1 million American, which is like
that's also
6
true.
billion in Canada.
You could pay people to do things for you, I guess, at that point. Oops. This fish has like a 1 in, oh, there he is. 1 in 9 chance to spawn. Down the waterfall. Nope. Alright, he's turning around. He's also blind, by the way. So he's not going to see this. No. Alright, come on, buddy. This is the one.
In my mind... Oh man, where'd all those stuffed animals come from?
What? They've been there all the time.
No, they haven't.
What?
They've been steadily being added. Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
Why don't you... Oh, you know what I wanted to ask you? Like, this has nothing to do with anything we're doing.
Nice.
Remember that guy that had the gift bot? I'm not saying his name.
Yes.
You should make a gift bot.
Why would I make a gift bot? The gift bot already exists.
No, it doesn't. It's boo-boo.
It's open source.
Fix it.
What? What's wrong with it?
It don't work.
Why not?
I don't know. I'm not the programmerino.
What happens when you use it? Was that your experience with it when you use it, or what? Like,
Yeah. Let me elaborate. I can't do
see.
that thing. Yeah. Like that.
I see. Was that a small fish?
The marathon side up tradition? What is this?
Alright, so we need a small bass and a loach. I only saw 1 pond in this village, so we're actually gonna just do that now.
Yes, Quill. $8 and you get your Chameleon Twist video.
Can we raise $8 in the next... Oh, another pond. Nice.
In the next few hours.
Alright, so this should be a crawfish.
Specifically, Quill, that we'll do it after our last video we've announced. And 2000 is we'll do the Cats and Dogs event. Speed dogs featuring cats.
Speed dogs and cats.
Dogs and cats and dogs and cats and dogs and cats and dogs and cats. Also, y'all better friggin' learn some dog runs, because all I heard was all this noise about people gonna learn fishing runs.
And we had 2 days worth of fishing runs. I learned this. I don't know what you're on about.
Not you. I'm talking the royal you.
We had 2 days worth of fishing runs.
Yeah, but there's some people that said that they would and they didn't. I'll believe Shuli doing a speed run when she does it.
It's generous.
Maybe I'm just mad that we're doing this anyway, and dog training? Oh my god. Okami?
That's actually a really good game.
Can Goose be a dog? I'm opening it to all pets, but I'm not calling it Speed Pets because that's gross.
Does anyone have a pet goose?
Candy. She can be the first. Why not?
Because it's not a good idea. Oh, oops. All right, we're letting go of the sweet fish.
Listen, it's the national bird of your country. Show some respect.
What, the goose? Oh yeah, I guess it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey.
Hey?
Hey, listen, you don't hear me slagging off the eagle. And the eagle sounds like a weird little screeching chicken.
That's true.
Yeah, they actually take the sound effect from a hawk or a falcon and dub it over the eagle. Because the
Damn.
eagle sounds like a weird old crazy bird.
Pet monkey in a ball.
Pet monkey in a ball? Yeah. Animal themed event. There you go. The rules were really loose. I mean, I did Mario Kart.
That's true. Oh, that's a small bass. Nice. All right. So now we just need the loach, which is a 3% chance. And then we're out of here.
Loach? The Hylian Loach?
No, just a regular loach. He's a small boy. That's not... He's smaller than that. That might be a loach. Oh, that's a goldfish.
Kefka made it home.
Let's go.
It's gonna be weird.
Wait, what is?
His run.
That's
apparently.
fine. We've had
Yeah.
the oddballs here and there. Honestly, if you told me that there was a fishing themed marathon, I would have told you that, like, there might be a few good runs, but I've enjoyed most of the runs that happened. And I know I'm slightly biased, because, you know, I am in part running this marathon, but, you know, the people have brought they've pulled up, you know?
They showed up and then showed out. Smoother than a fresh jar of Skippy.
The peanut butter?
All right. Real important. Skippy or Jif? Who you got?
I'd say Jif, I think. I don't think I've ever had Skippy.
Your mom doesn't love you then.
What? No, we have Kraft. I don't think you have Kraft in the States.
No.
It's too bad.
By the way, that is the jingle. My mommy loves me. She loves me a bunch because she always puts Skippy in my lunch. Right?
I've never heard that.
No?
No.
Anyway, it's the jingle. Gaffy out here being like, Skippy, y'all wild.
Skippy?
I asked that question one time, and deadass, someone came back and hit me with Peter Pan.
What?
And I'm like, that's objectively wrong.
Is it peanut butter flavor?
Yeah, it's a brand.
Wow, okay. I didn't know that. Like, if you Google it and you show up on, like, page 8 of Google, like, it doesn't count as being a brand.
Damn. All right. Chief Brand Officer Quo.
Yeah, we're gatekeeping brands out here.
Speaking of gatekeeping, we have a donation. $3.50. Amethyst. Last puns. Do trees poop? Yes, that's how we get number 2 pencils. I got some shoes from my dealer this morning. Not sure why they laced them, but not sure what they laced them with. Got him. But I've been tripping all day.
Small fish.
Thank you so much for all the donations. We really appreciate them.
Shoot! That's not a loach. Alright. Alright, loach is tiny. I'm not tripping.
I got sunshine in a bag. Get happy. Ow.
You almost got it. I ain't happy, I'm feeling glad. I got sunshine in a bag.
You know what? That was the CJ version, okay? I did my own cover.
I'm useless, but not for long. This feeling.
Finally, someone let me out of my cage. I know that part.
There you go. Like the entire part or just that line?
I should know the entire part.
That for me is nothing because I'm counting no age.
Aren't you like a really big fan of Red Hot Chili Peppers and
That's
they
the
have one
Gorillaz.
song?
What? Yeah, you keep saying that, but I don't think you've ever listened to the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Because their songs are like pretty vast on the... Yes, that is one song, and I can tell you which one it is.
That's all of the songs.
One of the songs.
That's every song, that's what it sounds like.
Well, small.
All right.
Smell.
All the musicians in chat, rise up. Right? That's the same song.
What? I didn't recognize that one. Definitely a different song, though.
That's Other Side, I'm pretty sure.
What? That's very different from the one you were singing before.
CC agrees with me.
Yeah, but that's CC.
I'm objectively wrong because snow exists. Never made it up to Minnesota. Not to get a man with a bear. What you gonna? Breaking down the barrel of a Hummer 45.
Rain Dance
That's the same
Maggie?
song.
That's very definitely different.
That's Danny, California.
No,
You donut.
Rain Dance Maggie is the song I was referencing,
Oh.
which is very different. Go Robot is also funky, more than rocky, I guess. They have a range of musical stuff. Yeah, but
All sound the
90%
same.
of all bands sound exactly the same because they all fit in a genre. That's how bands
No.
work,
No.
pretty much.
So you went from saying that I was wrong to acquiescing that I was right, but saying that everybody sounds the same, and it's not true.
It's pretty true. I wouldn't say 90%. I'd say like a solid 25% maybe. I'll give you that.
Gaffy says he has proof. Ask Quote what song I like was. He had to name it for me before. What song does Shuli like?
Fuck. Well, she likes a lot of them.
So all bands have the same because they all play music. Day, man, now you're just taking the piss.
No, wait, Soul Squeeze, that's it.
Dayman with the brave take. That's so brave of him. The one that specifically that I needed you to tell me. Because
Oh,
she only had the beat.
no, she had a line of a song, I think.
She's out
It's
here
not
rocking to
coming back.
Californication. Can we all agree that Californication is bad?
Overplayed, yes. See, maybe that's your problem. You only know like 3 of their songs because those are the ones that play on the radio.
I hate the radio. I'm getting a
Me
text.
too.
This may be my mom telling me that I'm wrong.
Oh, hopefully.
Oh, no, Denny Hamlin won the race.
That's not a tiny fish.
That cuts the mustard with me.
Are you sure it wasn't Denny Hamlin won the race? Also, you're wrong.
Hey, we got a donation.
1 sec, we have a small fish. This might be the one I'm looking for. Alright, cue the donation.
We got a $4.50 donation from Quillin' All the Fish. Do chameleons count as dogs? We've hit 1750. So we're doing chameleon twist video and thug video because that
There
was
it
the reward for $1,500. All right, where are my whales at? We're gonna hit 2,000. We're gonna need some Captain Ahab style whales.
Alright, so we finally got the loach. It was a long time coming. And now we are going to go into August. But not any specific August. Do you know when in August?
Is it the part of August that burns red?
No.
I don't know then.
Alright. We are going to August 31st at 11:59 p.m. because we only need 1 fish in August, and then we need fish in September. So that's what we're doing.
All right, wake me up when September ends.
We're not getting to the end of September. Shoot.
Summer has come and passed. I hate Green Day. Can we all agree that we don't like Green Day?
They've had like one or two good songs, but
Yeah, that's every song.
that's every song.
Clocky says no, CJ.
Hold on, I'm breaking my silence here again. Is Green Day also the one that does the stupid song that everyone uses for like their end of year
Yes.
yearbooks and stuff?
Yeah, something time of your life.
Yeah, I hate.
They played that at the end of my 8th grade graduation, and I think my high school graduation, they were gonna play it until the entire class of 2012 panel objected. Which, fair, by the way.
Yeah, TBH. Alright, so we have 2 minutes to catch a jellyfish. Jellyfish have an 85% chance to spawn here. So hopefully we catch one in 2 minutes, which I've never not done.
Remember that episode of SpongeBob where he went to go live among the jellyfish?
Vaguely, actually, now that you mention it.
Yeah, it's where a lot of the memes are from. Like the one where he's like naked, standing in the field, like breathing out.
Is that the one with the chocolate? No, that's a different one. The one with the chocolate bar. And Patrick's like, I'm gonna eat the chocolate bar.
That's where they... Ooh, a chocolate bar! I think I'll eat it now!
That's the one.
No, a different episode. That's Free Balloon Day.
How do
They
you know
stole a
this?
balloon. How do I know this? Because I have encyclopedic knowledge on every show that I've watched more than once.
That's okay. All right, so specifically,
Go ahead.
specifically in September, which is I didn't set the right date. All right, cool. What? Really? Okay, whatever. I didn't set the right date. Specifically in September, it needs to be raining. If it's not raining, we reset and change the year until it does rain. I just forgot to set it to the 31st. So we're gonna go do that quick.
I got a trivia question right because a full house. This is very true.
True.
Right?
I got a trivia question right once because of Simon and Garfunkel. It was a baseball related question, and I know nothing about baseball except in Mrs. Robinson. They mention Joe DiMaggio.
He did many things to get attacked wrong by a bearfish, a sea bear. I think he did like everything wrong. It's like just breathing. I don't remember that. That's a little post CJ, the camping episode. Let's sing around the campfire and sing our campfire song.
Oh my God, it's raining.
RCAMPFIRESONG song.
That's the one. All right, so in September, when it's raining, we can catch a coelacanth, which is very important because that's what we need. I mean, obviously. So we're gonna go do that. 10% chance to spawn, and then we need 2 other ocean fish, and then we need a few other fish here and there, and then we'll be out of August. I've never had it rain this fast before, so that's cool. I've definitely had it not rain like 6 or 7 times in a row, and if it doesn't rain, you just reset, change the year, and hope it rains again. Oh no. Okay. Come on, fishy. Come on, fishy. Alright, well, that's number 4 at least. At least we're keeping track. Oh, that's a big fish.
You're becoming more like your father.
Okay, that's number 5. We're not doing great out here.
Get through! I'm just letting you all know, you can buy any dog-related game you want, but we're not doing this until like next year.
That gives you a year to practice.
It does. Also, it hasn't been hit yet.
I'll make it happen.
No, you won't.
I'll throw until it happens.
That's not the same thing.
I'll sit here and I'll accidentally run past fish that I already have. I'll choose the wrong month, and then I'll never be able to finish the fish thing.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna kick you off the air.
What? Aries is the restreamer.
Aries has a life outside of this.
I'll restream my run. It's fine. I work from home next week.
I can dip then, see you guys.
He left the call, that's funny.
Yeah, I remembered to take off Discord notifications this time.
That's funny. I think he's actually doing setup for the next run, so...
The bit works. Oops.
It's pets, guys. It's all pets. Anything that you can vaguely consider to be a pet, I will just call it a funny-looking dog.
Honestly,
Right?
I've done that too. The people that know.
Someone said that a bear was just a really big dog the other day.
I mean, slightly
And I'm
inaccurate.
well, listen, the black bears and stuff are they're pretty wimpy. You know, they kind of run away pretty easily. They're not like bears.
Yo,
They're kind of
Stickless
like
in chat?
Trico. All right.
Oh yeah,
Stickless
that's
about-
Pathless. Big dog there.
All right, here's my prediction. Stickless about to hit us with the $4.20 donation.
All right, no salmon.
Your girlfriend says hi too.
My girlfriend, she's right here.
Hi, Spicy.
Who do you think has been setting up the stuffed animals behind me?
Have you ever seen a shaved bear? Who would shave a bear? What? Kangaroos are pets. We have them here in Australia.
That's true.
They come from a land down under. I'm not gonna sing that song because I don't want to get YMCA.
You don't want
They
to
get mange? Wait a minute. Okay. Bears in activity get mange? Captivity. Oh my god. I have to keep hosting after this.
You do. Hasn't this been a good run so far? All right. We only have 5 fish left.
Something. Oh, so you're gonna come way in underestimate, even though you cheatsy doodled the whole thing.
No, because 2 of our fish here are 1% chances, and then in the next area, one of them's a 1% chance. That's not a stringfish. It's a catfish.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to... Oh boy. He did in fact... I was kidding. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. Hang on.
What a champ.
We got a $4.20 donation from Stickless saying, "Whoa!"
It's a long breath. Shout outs to Stickless. Best commentator that used to come from Ontario. No, Ottawa. He's no longer.
Come from now?
It was Kingston for a while. I forget where it is now. Real Kingston, not
Hello?
Real Kingston.
See, when you say Kingston, Canada, you don't dox anybody because it's significantly larger than my Kingston.
That's true. Wait, what am I doing? I need that Arapaima, which is a very big dog fish. And now I have the dog. Oh, there we go. Now I have the dog thing in my head. That is the big fish that we need. Excellent.
I don't think anyone has made the joke that we're playing animal quosing.
Not yet. I'm willing to keep this. Alright, we just need a piranha and then we're out of here. Piranha is a small fish.
Piranha.
Exactly.
I don't think I could do a Jamaican accent without being really offensive to Jamaicans. I'm from Kingston, Sean Kingston. Did he sing Beautiful Girl?
What?
You're way too beautiful, girl.
Oh, Sean. Oh, okay, no, I don't know Sean Kingston. I must admit.
That was Sean Kingston?
Wait, piranhas have 360 vision. So I can check that easily. Nice. Okay, I forgot about that.
I don't know if anybody else also wants to confirm that it was also Sean Kingston.
Yeah, I just googled it. It was Sean Kingston.
Yep, thank you. Hey, Spicy, was it Sean Kingston?
She'll answer in like 20 seconds when she hears it.
It's funny.
Her.
Alright, thank you. Thank you for your help. Alright, we have another $10 donation from Anonymous saying, "You are now manually breathing."
See, I wish that would have said it was Sean Kingston. Also, that definitely sounds like a potato joke.
Yes, but Potato will never donate, sadly. He just doesn't, you know, he won't do it. But
that looks a bit too big. Piranhas are small fish.
Spicy is the new Alexa. Spicy, play Despacito.
Please no. She's Spanish. She's gonna flex her language knowledge.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
sing
I
that
sing
dirty song.
Despacito too, but I don't say any of the words.
Dirty song?
I had an idea of that. Yeah, no, I don't know any other words either. Don't worry.
Yeah, so I just make the sounds, and I probably don't do anything.
$5 and
even know why
CJ
that-
reads off the lyrics.
$5 and CJ reads off the lyrics, sure. I'm telling y'all, it's a good way to get us TOS, because I'm gonna butcher Spanish right in front of all y'all.
You're gonna butcher it so bad that it's gonna be against the community guidelines.
I'm gonna slaughter an entire language, quote. And I'm not singing it, I'm just reading it. I took French in high school.
You did mention that once or twice.
Yeah. I can read it. I can read French.
There you go. Like out loud?
Yeah, well. How about this? I can read it and I can't pronounce it, but I can tell you what it says.
We can translate to English.
I can translate to English, that's it. I can't actually speak it. That's probably a confidence thing, though.
I mean, if you don't butcher it too bad, then like French people can usually still understand.
I swear my donation was going in before CJ said that. Okay, hang on.
Is it baby shark in Spanish?
Let's see. We have a $10 donation from Mama Shu wants speed dogs. Send her woovens to all go quo go.
We're going. Oh, we got a piranha. All right, all right. Dude, we're actually gonna be underestimated. Damn. We just need the stringfish, and then the other two fish are like super easy to get.
There you go. All right, let's look up the lyrics to Despacito. Fancy. All right. Oh God, I really don't know how to read Spanish.
What are you laughing at? I'm worried now.
Oh boy.
It's never a good sign.
$5. Better try to drag, shouting out drag. This is for spicy Despacito. My dad told me a joke about boxing. I guess I missed a punchline. Jesus Christ. CJ, you better try and sing Despacito spicy right. Alright, I'll give it. Oh, hang on. Alright.
What are you listening to? I can slightly hear it in the background.
Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Si sabe que
Sabaping?
llevo on. What the fuck is Rado? Mirandote.
You're doing great.
Que Vale contigo hoy. Fonzu! Did I do that part right?
Totally. So how does this run work? We need to catch at least one of each fish. As you can see on the left, there's the tracker. I have 2 fish left. And then once you do that, you get the golden rod. I sort of messed up because I couldn't get a normal fishing rod, so we sort of just got the nook code for a golden rod, which is sort of cheating. But we're gonna...
Sort of? It is!
It's 100% against the rules. It's like written in plain English that you can't do this. But you know, for the spirit of it, we're still gonna catch one of each fish. And we are 2 fish away.
Alright. Am I off the hook now because you interrupted me? Or
No, you're still going. I thought you were like Googling how to say rato or whatever it is.
I know, bro. I went full in after the Rado. Alright, hang on. Let's see. VK to mirada estaba Llama Dome.
Llama Dome.
It
Dog
says
basket?
Llama Dome. That says Llama Dome. I
Porch
swear
tree.
to God.
Oh my god.
Chat. I don't want to know anything about a language that has straight up Llama Dome. Look at that. That's copy paste.
Spicy's like dying in the background. I don't know if you can...
Me el camino que yo voy. Oh, to eres el... Why are there all these accents, bro? Yo soy el mitad.
Can you hear that?
Despacito. I know that part.
Okay, no joke, bitterlings are actually a 20% chance. I've caught in like 6 pond smelts. This is how the run dies.
Alright. I did my time. I served my country.
That was worth way more than $5. You're giving the people a discount here.
Oh man.
There we go.
I just murdered an entire language on stream.
Alright, 1 left, and it's a big fish, so we can spot it pretty fast.
Alright, real talk, what the fuck is Llama Dome?
It's like a dog basket.
No, porch tree.
Seville spoon?
I hope that that's like a typo.
What, porch tree?
No, Llama Dome. Doug Dimmadome, Omar of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Do you have any comments on Llama Dome?
On what?
Llama Dome. Apparently it's part of the lyrics.
Llamándome.
Can you, I can't say that. Can you do that? Spicy's gonna assist here. She needs to compose herself because she was laughing too much.
Yeah, I believe it.
Llamándome.
There you go.
Yamandome?
It's
Yolandome.
It's not
Bro.
Llama Dome.
Llama Dome. Ain't no Llama Domes in French, I'm just saying.
I hope not.
You would know.
I would know.
Like that, right?
I've never heard a French person laugh like that. Except Samantha once, but that doesn't count.
Hey, that does count. Did he do it ironically?
I think so, yes. Alright, 1 fish left. It is the stringfish. He is a 1% boy. I don't know if Aries is back, but there's about maybe a minute after that before time is called, so...
We're a minute out on time, you say?
Once we catch the last fish, which is not this one.
Alright, tell me when it's the last fish.
Alright.
Alexa, play Despacito.
See, I don't know if you remember, but that happened during the fishing race, where we said that through Discord and it like hit, I forget who it was, but their Alexa started doing it. It does work.
Kalo Estaba.
Kalo Estaba.
Exactly. My badge at work should say I speak Spanish.
Kalo Estaba.
No. Don't do that just for it.
Oh no, she knows it means nothing apparently.
Yeah. Especially, I'll tell you, and you can hear it through the stream, but I have a friend named Rob who, he just started saying it, like he took Spanish in high school and he just started saying it and his teacher was like, it doesn't mean anything. And, but he was like, I don't know why he would just say it. He was terrible at Spanish, by the way. And, he went, he had a thing on his badge that said I spoke Spanish, and whenever someone that like asked him to speak Spanish would come to Panera, he would answer with Kalo Estaba, and then they would look at him like crazy, and then he would just ask them to point to what they wanted. So that's my friend Rob's story. You know, I do know a little Spanish, actually. You ready?
Hit me.
Sabogo gigante.
Does that mean... Oh, this might be the stringfish.
Big Saturday.
Sriracha?
No.
I think this is our boy.
Cloy?
Let's go. Alright, that's 40 fish. We are gunning it home. I caught every kind of fish, but my pockets are full. We're gonna swap it, because he's a cool boy. Okay, so about a minute out on time. I'm not sure if we're actually going to be able to get the goldenrod, because I don't know if Tortimer just gives it to us or not. If we already have it, we probably do. But we gotta save, we gotta reload, and then the turtle comes up and he's like, here you go. But we actually
and
do...
So you said time would be coming up soon, though, right?
Yes. Yeah, so we're gonna save, we're gonna reload, and then it's basically gonna be time.
Isn't LaCroix French?
Oh.
I know LaCroix. It's in a Post Malone song, that's why I know it.
Score.
Where's Dayman and his driving baguette?
He's doing the gyro dance. With the arms and everything. He was just jamming out. Alright. We can read what Tortimer has to say. He's pretty funny about it. Hopefully
I'm
he's
right
here. Oh, he is here. Excellent.
We didn't want you to miss the end of the
Well,
run.
my young Shuli, I do believe I have something for you. Oh, yepper. It's a love letter. Oh, just take it easy. It's not a love letter, it's goldenrod. I do believe you've caught every single kind of fish, haven't you? Well, I'm here to congratulate you, Sprout. I want you to have this rod. Its current owner no longer has any need of it, in a manner of speaking. It's a very fine rod, yepper. Even the most unlucky of fishermen will find fishing easier with this feller. Maybe that's why this run was so easy. Don't dare say this too loudly, but you can't get this anywhere else. Get me? Take good care of it, Sprout. I enjoy a good
How many
evening
fish
fishing,
did you miss?
but I don't do it too often. Can't waste my youth fishing her. I only missed 5, so you know, that's not as big a number as I was expecting.
Yeah, because you used the best rod.
And that's time. Well, you know what? I don't make the rules. I just enforce them somehow.
You do make the rules. This is like some weird Franken-dog.
I don't know. I don't know.
I think you've robbed the people.
I don't know. But what I do know is... Yeah, I got nothing.
Well, on that note...
Alright, are we ahead? If we're too much ahead, I can pad for time by building a snowman.
Weren't we like 30 minutes behind?
Let's see. Next turn is supposed to start in 5 minutes, so actually me being 20 minutes ahead actually makes up for it.
Hey, all right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching this run. Thank you, quoooo, for a lovely goldenrod fishing jamboree exhibition.
It was my pleasure, you know?
Thank you to everybody who donated. Thank you for all the dad jokes and the puns. We're going to take a quick pause for the cause. We're going to hear a little bit from, you know, the people that keep the lights on. We're going to see a bumper. And when we come back, we'll be in intermission getting ready for the next run in Speed Doc's Fishing Jamboree.
Shoutouts to Nate.
Don't go anywhere. Don't go touching that dial. We'll be right back.